The 7th Danganronpa voice actor is hiding somewhere in this Discord, sir.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. How is it going? My name is Jason.
And I'm Sebastian.
Hi, I'm Patrick. I'm very tired. I've been editing all day.
Hi, I'm Shane. Hi. I don't really have much to talk about. I'm just happy that we're doing this now. Oh, we're getting right into it.
Oh,
There's
wait,
a
what
bear.
Wait, wasn't there the menu? Wasn't there supposed to be a menu?
I
We
don't know,
skipped it, I think.
You went
Did we skip
straight
it?
into it.
There's a bear.
Yeah, pre-trial prep.
Yeah, you clicked it twice. Oh, wait,
No,
what?
I didn't.
Maybe we'll see the menu after he says this for some
I
reason.
doubt. No, it
No.
isn't.
Did
No,
everybody
we're just
introduce
in after
themselves?
this.
Yeah, everyone.
Okay, rip.
Yeah.
And welcome back to your this episode's segment of Jason's Snack Corner.
No.
I'm sorry, Geek.
Today
Oh.
we have some. You guys ever had those Asian shrimp chips, like the little French fry sized shrimp chips, like they're French
No.
fries,
Yes.
but they're shrimp.
Yeah. Those are good.
Gives off a really nice crunch.
Geek, say
It's
something
pretty
before
dry
you
though, so
skip.
you usually have like a very nice like a nice beverage to go them with, to have them pair with. But I usually have sweet tea, but I already drank it. So now I don't have anything to drink with these very dry chips, and now I don't know what I'm gonna do. What about you guys?
As always, I have Dr. Pepper.
I got
And
chocolate.
that's it.
I got chocolate.
I have countless Christmas chocolates that I have been eating.
I thought I had
chocolate.
a cherry turnover, but that had nasty inside. White.
All right, and that has been this episode's segment of Jason's Snack Corner. Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So,
No, please
your
don't.
votes will determine their results. This is the same exact dialogue that he starts.
That's why I say please no.
Okay, here we go.
Well then, let's discuss the specifics of the victim. First, we need to clarify who exactly the unidentified victim is.
Correct.
It's Kyoko. There's no other explanation.
Wrong!
Right here.
Yeah,
she's literally right there.
Kyoko's like, I'm right here, hero.
I'm right here.
But Kyoko's standing right there.
Jay, get to talk.
Oh, he still believes
No.
it now.
That's a ghost.
Yeah, but she has legs and stuff.
Well, that's just because she's like the latest evolution in ghost
You gotta be
technology.
kidding me.
Did he predict coming a ghost in 5 years?
Oh no.
There's a limit to how much ridiculousness I can tolerate.
Yeah, I just noticed that Chihiro's podium thingy is smaller.
Okay. So, I just have to prove that the corpse isn't Kyoko, right?
What?
Then let's compare Kyoko's traits to the traits of the Makoto. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Why are you indulging him?
What are you doing?
Where's the brain cells in this?
Makoto's a good friend for indulging him, but not now. It's not the time.
Traits?
One important trait Kyoko has that proves the body doesn't belong to her. Kyoko's piercing glare.
Piercing glare.
Kyoko's face.
face
The face
capitalized.
has melted off. I got it.
No brain cells.
I'm talking about her gloves. I'm sure they'll give us some insight into the mystery. I'm sure of it.
In that case, I think it would be helpful if someone explained why she actually wears those gloves.
Murder.
What are we doing? And would you happen to know the answer?
All right, Kyoko wasn't there when Monokuma told us.
In fact, Monokuma told me, apparently you have scars on your hands that you don't want anyone to see.
Oh, you
That's an
know,
angle.
now that I think about it, the corpse wasn't wearing any gloves, right?
Yeah, anime angles are weird, right?
Yeah.
They probably got burned up in the explosion.
Explosion.
I'm not convinced. The ghost is just trying to fool us all. Oh my god.
Why is this so sped up? There's no way that corpse was Kyoko.
Why are we
But if I can't prove why... What do you mean can't prove why? If I can't prove that Kyoko... That's not Kyoko's body. Kyoko's standing right in front of me. So I don't have any choice but to... Are we literally about to go into a debate?
You're kidding me.
Guys,
To
we are
prove
3
that the
months
body
and
was
36
not-
We're like 3 months and 26 days early for April Fools.
Oh my gosh.
The Kyoko there's just a ghost.
Impossible.
Okay, then prove it. Prove she's not a ghost.
The dead body wasn't wearing gloves.
They got burnt up in the explosion.
Then she was wearing gloves before the explosion?
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing gloves. Because that corpse is absolutely Kyoko.
Wait, what?
Fake nails.
This
I'm gonna
entire
shoot.
discussion is idiotic.
I'm gonna
Okay,
shoot. Must have worn gloves.
Yeah,
With
because
the nails, because you can't wear the gloves with that long nails. With the long nails.
Bet.
you two that played Danganronpa before. Does this lead anywhere?
Should we answer?
No.
I honestly don't remember.
nice.
It's the giorno.
I don't remember much.
Break. No, there's no way the corpse was wearing gloves. Whoever it was, they were wearing fake nails, remember? Imagine trying to wear gloves over nails like that. That would have been... Wait, what? Imagine trying to wear gloves over nails like that would have been a pretty big pain.
He's saying I imagine.
Oh. Besides, Kyoko wears gloves to hide her hands, right? It'd be pretty weird for someone who's self-conscious about their hands to wear fake nails, don't you think?
Jeez, man. You're not a woman, huh? They're complicated like that.
Anyone doesn't know woman. It's you.
Hey, you don't have to
Well,
call me
Kyoko, any thoughts?
You're all stupid. These gloves were custom made to the size of my hands to make sure they don't interfere with my daily life.
Custom gloves.
If I wore fake nails, the gloves wouldn't fit properly.
Then that's that. The dead body doesn't belong to Kyoko.
I have been standing here the entire
Which should
time.
have been obvious, since she's standing right here.
My God.
Yeah, Byakuya is all of us.
Okay, then. So, who's the real victim? First, we need to figure that one out. Mr. Smarty Pants.
That's the first thing I said. You're the one who's been dragging us around in circles.
Before anything, we have to identify the victim.
Sayaka!
Everything starts from here, there, here, there, from everywhere. Sprinklers, exploded body analysis, tattoo on the right hand, locked and loaded.
If Kyoko really is still alive,
You're still going on about this.
then who died?
Gotta be some way to figure it out.
I don't think so. The face was scorched beyond recognition. And there wasn't any description in the Monokuma file.
Well, if we can't identify the body,
Wait,
There's nothing else we can do, right?
We
exploded
can't
body
identify the
analysis,
body
last thing that
because of
Hina
the
said.
tattoo.
Yep.
Yes. Tattoo on the right hand, and we will shoot Hina.
I'm on board!
No.
Bye! Hooah! It's Papa John's! Break!
Stuffed crust pizza, hashtag not sponsored.
There was one clue left behind that we can use to identify the body.
Chocolate.
what?
Oh.
For real?
He still gets to say it.
If you're lying, you'll die a cruel and unusual death.
A cruel and unusual death? This I gotta see.
Why does he have the finger
You know
mustache?
what? Hero, you're moving up in the world.
I'll allow it.
She's just being stupid. Ignore them, Makoto. Tell us what you're talking about.
The key to figuring out who it was. is the tattoo on the back of her hand.
Oh yeah, that design's pretty strange, huh? Is this a doggy?
Oh.
Man, I don't even want to say this. I feel like if I say this, I gotta follow it up by "I'm sorry, woman."
If you say it, you're admitting defeat.
Go on.
So it's okay to skip it.
Assert your dominance.
Wait,
Oh my god.
wait. Patrick,
Wait,
no.
what?
No, I'm talking about Patrick. You
Okay.
Listen, you.
Wait, do I say it?
Coward.
No, don't.
Don't say.
just say
Why are you still on it then? If you just say the beginning.
Her master must have made her get it to be like, I can't say these words legally.
Seriously? They really did something that humiliating?
I like how you said
No,
seriously,
that's
even
not
though
it.
it's just that serious.
The identity of the victim is hidden within that tattoo.
Whoa, really?
We really gotta agree with this again, soft
If you
serve head.
compare the tattoo to other information we have, the victim's identity should become clear. Do we do the file that,
Yeah,
Would it be Byakuya's account?
Oh, wait, or was it the was there the book or
the tattoo
the other information that we have, the identity,
was Fenrir, the file,
Fenrir, yeah.
the file about Fenrir,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Okay, so that's the thing, right? I think I know what our theory is and how it's gonna be
Byakuya's
right.
account.
Yeah,
Is it
it would be
Byakuya's
Byakuya's
account?
account. But it's because the twin sisters theory is going to be right, or at least another person is going to be
Wait,
the
no.
mastermind, and Mikuro Ikusaba was dressed up as Junko Anashima, and was then, her body was then used for this.
Oh,
Because
okay,
why
there
else
it is.
did she have the Fenrir tattoo?
I got it! The Fenrir Mercenary Corps. That's the name of the military group Mukuro Ikusaba belonged to.
Okay, so...
To show that they're a member of the team, each soldier that joined the squad would get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere on their body.
Fenrir?
The image that represents Fenrir is a wolf.
Hangman's Gambit!
Hangman's Gambit. Wolf. Lol.
that's a weird way to spell dog.
Give me a W.
Give me a W. Oh, come on. Give me a W.
You missed the
Boom.
Just put LOL. Put LOL.
Whoa.
Jason gets no dubs.
Oh, F's.
Complete.
Hardest hangman in my life.
The representation of Fenrir
Complete.
is a wolf.
Fenrir, the wolf of Ragnarok, is from Norse mythology. A huge, world-ending wolf beast.
Look at you!
He's the child of the trickster god Loki and a female giant.
Wait, I thought it was a horse.
Man,
Yeah, wasn't
no,
it
that's
like
another one.
all this time,
wasn't
we finally got a
Loki
glimpse
the
of the
mom
literary
of
all-star.
Fenrir? Pretty sure Loki was the mom
tattoo?
of Fenrir.
Then that means... I said it.
Loki was a frost giant, and he gave birth to Fenrir.
Exactly. The body we found had a tattoo of the wolf, which means that person must have once belonged to Fenrir. So it must have been Mukuro.
What?
Hold on. Isn't she the one that was behind this whole thing?
You sound surprised, but you're absolutely right. Yes, indeed. The trial this time is to solve the murder of Mukuro Ikusaba.
Oh, what? Are you saying that Mastermind is dead? And now we have to do a class trial?
No, it means we're all in the wrong for thinking Mukuro was the mastermind after all, or at all.
But, I mean, being the ultimate despair seems like a pretty mastermindy title.
How do you all know that?
Maybe we shouldn't have been thinking of her as the ultimate despair in the first place.
I think Makoto said it out loud.
After all, looking at her profile, I didn't see anything that would fit such a description. All it said was she was the ultimate soldier. if I remember correctly, that other information came from Kyoko. That's what you told Makoto, right?
No.
So that means Kyoko got it wrong?
You're wrong.
Yawning break.
Then who was she? Who was Mukuro Ikusaba? She's been gone this whole time, and when she finally turns up, she gets killed?
Usually, when there's a scene or an important character dies, it has a lot more detail.
So you're saying she wasn't an important character? Which would mean she was the same as us, just another participant.
So like Leon.
Then who's the real mastermind?
You shut your mouth!
Sorry. It must have been the Hope's Peaks Academy headmaster after all.
No, the headmaster has nothing to do with it.
But how can we trust that? We already know your information about Mukuro was wrong.
My information was not wrong.
Okay. We're in the middle of a trial right now. Figuring out who killed Mukuro is first and foremost.
Okay, do you have
Please
anything
limit
relevant to
all
say?
future prattle, chatter, and chit-chat as much as possible.
Silence, bear!
Do you have
What
something
did
to
you
share with
just
the
say,
class,
man?
Monokuma?
Uncovering the identity of the mastermind will have to wait. But remember this. No matter what happens, we will find out who you really are. I stake my family name on it!
That's
All
not
the
really...
Togamis are eating, they just lift their heads, huh?
I have officially decided to completely ignore all such attempts at provocation.
Coward.
Now then, just so nobody's confused, let me state this one more time for the record. The reason why we're having a class trial is because a murder among the students has taken place. Hammer that point straight into your big old brains.
The only one with a big old brain in here is Byakuya.
Wrong.
What you're saying is that both the victim and the culprit are part of the student body?
And one of us killed Mukuro.
Was it Kyoko?
Wait, no. There's a chance that there's some mystery 17th person who's been hiding all along.
He knows.
That's how it works.
He's self-aware.
Nope. There are only 16 students in total that have been taking part in these events.
You lie.
Seriously? Then one of us killed Mukuro.
Who did it? Who's the killer this time?
Kyoko, get a hold of yourself. We've already narrowed down the list of possible suspects.
Huh?
Use your brain. I'm sure you realize who I'm talking about. Right, Makoto? Who the evidence points to?
Tell him, Naegi.
Based on what we know, there can only be two suspects.
Makoto and Kyoko.
Yeah. I got it!
Toko and
You've narrowed it down to Kyoko and me, right?
Why do you say that?
Allow me to explain. Just after nighttime last night, I went to the garden so I can confirm that at that point, there was no dead body there. So the murder must have taken place after I left the garden. However, Hiro, Toko, Hina, and I were in the gym the entire time.
The gym?
That's right. The four of us were there trying to dismantle Monokuma. The whole time we were very careful not to go anywhere alone. We even went to the bathroom in pairs. All of which is to say, the four of us have alibis. The only ones without alibis
Are me and Makoto. That's why you're able to narrow down the list of suspects.
Exactly so.
So, the only suspects now are me and Kyoko. Ah, dang it! I can't let this stand. Somehow I have to clear my name. I have something I'd like to say regarding the whole alibi thing.
No. Are you thinking of raising an objection?
Well, before that, I just want to try and get a better idea of what time the murder took place. Doing that might reveal some kind of clue.
Didn't we already narrow this down?
Whatever you want. Somebody go ahead and help him out.
Me and Byakuya can both confirm that the body wasn't in the garden at... Well, it was after nighttime for sure. I'd say it must be around 10 o'clock. So, the murder must have happened after 10 p.m.
Then I guess we can say the time frame for the murder was between then and when we found the body. Oh, but what time did we find the body?
The one who saw the body first was Toko, right? When she went to go get the pickaxe.
So, what time was the body discovered?
9 o'clock exactly.
9 o'clock.
9 o'clock on a Saturday.
The body must have been discovered at 9 a.m., since that's when Toko went to get the pickaxe.
Now
Let's get
then,
flashback.
Toko, what kind of flashback is this?
He's right. It had to be around then.
He's right. What kind of flashback was that?
He's right.
So,
What kind
we
of
can be
flashback
totally
was that?
sure that the murder happened sometime between 10 at night and 9 in the morning.
For me, I was already asleep before nighttime hit, so I don't have an alibi after 10 o'clock. But I'm sure I met up with everyone else before 9 this morning.
We ran into each other in the dining hall, right? That was around... Oh yeah, right around 7:30. I remember checking right before I went in, so I'm totally sure about it.
Which means from 10 p.m. to 7:30 a.m., you don't have an alibi.
The murder happened between 10 p.m. and 9 a.m. And I don't have an alibi from 10 p.m. till 7:30 p.m.
Dude, you're just dug yourself a
Okay,
hole.
it looks like the game has begun. If I can't provide an alibi for that period, then I just have to prove the murder didn't happen during the time I don't have an alibi. To do that, I have to make it clear when the body ended up in the garden. Here we go. Make your argument. Sprinklers, exploded body analysis, fragments near the dead body, locked and loaded.
We've established the time frame for the murder. It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock at night and 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yup, and Makoto doesn't have an alibi for most of that time.
Yeah, from 10 o'clock to 7:30.
That's more than enough time to commit murder, I should think. So Makoto, if you have any objections, now would be the time.
There's something that happens in the garden. Okay,
Sprinkler.
the sprinklers.
Sprinkler!
So what do I shoot?
7:30 in the morning?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because that's when the sprinklers go off.
Yup. Forgot I said that already.
Whee! Nope.
Goodbye, Ahina. Never mind.
Okay.
I like to think that, like, when Makoto messes up, he just screams out whatever he was supposed to say and scares them.
Yeah, they're like, what?
Sprinklers! Yeah, so he's just like, 7:30, sprinklers!
9 o'clock in the morning. Alibi for most of that time. 10 o'clock, 7:30. Wait, so what do I shoot?
Maybe.
What do you guys think?
Wait, what are the other bullets
The
again?
corpse was totally dry.
Well, it's confirmed that the bullet we have to fire is sprinklers because of Makoto's clue.
Yeah.
It's either 10...
Maybe.
That's the only other
7:30.
thing.
Could you
It's
suck
either
up to
10 or
7:30?
7:30. We can only fire at 10 or 7:30.
Every morning, yeah, it's referring to 7:30. So, yeah,
And
it
the
had to
body
be
must have
at,
appeared
it'd
in
have to
the
be
garden.
at 10, because the body was dry.
So then, should we do the body analysis and shoot 7:30?
Worth a shot.
No, not fragments. Okay, I guess. Whee! No.
Dang!
Exploding body analysis!
We've shot every bullet at 7 o'clock.
I swear
Right?
it's
Our
fragment.
brains are not on right now.
I mean, you guys have been doing great so far.
Exploded body
All we
analysis.
saw was a ghost.
Fragments near the
That
dead
already proved
body.
not to be a ghost.
And sprinklers. The
Brain
sprinklers at the same time every morning. Yeah, sprinklers go off at 7:30. But why isn't that the correct thing?
Yeah.
In which case, I should be able to figure out when the body must have appeared in the garden.
Counter the time with another
Time frame for the
time. Suck
murder.
up the time, shoot the time.
Somewhere between 10
Imagine
and 9.
Okay. Wait.
being the ultimate
Wait.
Minecraft.
Wait a minute. Shoot sprinklers at 10.
Yeah, shoot sprinklers at 10. Yep. Shoot
Imagine
the
being
sprinklers
the
at
ultimate
10.
super high school level Minecrafter.
Yeah! Yeah!
Nice.
It's Walmart brand pizza! Break.
Oh,
You mean great value?
Actually, the murder couldn't have happened anywhere near 10 o'clock. It had to have happened. It had to have taken place way later
And what makes you say that?
because of the sprinklers in the garden. The sprinklers are set to go off right at 7:30 every morning, right? So if the body had been in the garden before 7:30, then it should have been completely soaked.
hold on. I remember this part perfectly. Toko, what voice I gave you? I forgot in the middle of saying that. The body was wet, dripping wet, in fact.
Because Makoto poured water on
Sorry,
the
Toko, but you're wrong.
Oh, I'm wrong? How? Are you saying only the mouth down south was wet?
What the?
It's innuendo, it's okay.
And then you
What?
Yeah,
So you don't understand.
not child friendly, but I don't think.
Just go on.
Well, this game isn't child friendly, anyways.
Just go on.
How dare you spew such indecent words?
No, I'm saying that the body was wet, but not because of the sprinklers.
What do you mean? By denying the sprinkler, are you trying to deny my entire existence?
No.
Man, you're totally wacko.
I know I am, okay?
If you really think there wasn't a sprinkler,
I have no brain cells.
you'd better tell us why.
Because he dumped the water
I
on
need to
it.
prove
Oh my
that it
God.
wasn't the sprinklers that got the body wet. All I have to do is hit Toko with certain evidence, and
Throw
that
the
should do
bucket
it.
at her. Throw the
If
bucket.
we look at the body itself,
dare you? I'll throw a
that
bucket
should
at
make
you.
it clear.
Yeah, bucket. 3 buckets. Sweet. Yeah, what
My
am
favorite part
Oh,
of Danganronpa is the
The rhythm
simping.
game.
I? Something is my favorite part.
God.
Hooah!
Nice.
Final strike.
How can you say it?
Break.
He's been vented.
Just remember what the body was like after the explosion, and you'll see why it wasn't the sprinklers.
Coming at a Dragon Knight.
Okay.
The top
I've
half
been
of the
watching a
body
little
was
bit.
wet, yes, but the bottom half was completely dry. If the sprinklers got the body wet, shouldn't the whole body have been wet?
So they only got the top wet? The bottom was completely dry? What a brutal maniac.
Right, but if
You know what?
remember the wet tarp, then it's completely possible that they covered the body with the tarp let the tarp get wet, and then after the sprinklers turned off, they went in, took the tarp and folded it and put it back in the shed.
Yeah, but that would mean that someone would have to be wet.
Well, they can come in
7:30.
after the sprinklers were finished.
True. Go on, Shane, say it.
Wow! You didn't even give me the chance. I'm gonna say it.
I'm so sick of her.
Let's just move on. The reason only the top half was wet because...
H2O, my favorite.
While the body was still on fire, I doused it with water, but only the part on fire, the top half.
Oh, then I guess the sprinklers really didn't do it.
So if the sprinklers didn't get the body wet, then the murder must have taken place sometime after the sprinklers turned on at 7:30 in the morning.
Which means that she must have been killed sometime between then and when the body was discovered at 9.
But Makoto's alibi was only missing from 10 o'clock last night to 7:30 this morning, right?
Wow, you make it sound like you want Makoto to die.
So there's no way Makoto could have done it. I guess you had an alibi after all. Good for you.
In which case, the only woman left without an alibi is Kyoko.
It's Kyoko.
Kyoko's the only one without an alibi, which would mean that Mukuro's killer is... No, I refuse to believe it.
Sim.
Kyoko murdered someone? That's...
I'd just like to say one thing. If you vote for me and I die here, the mystery of the school will stay hidden forever.
Don't.
Which is why I can't let that happen.
Are you gaslighting everyone?
So are you saying you're not the culprit?
Of course I'm not. I have no reason to kill anyone.
Sus!
This is a trap the mastermind has laid for us.
Suspicion!
Juice.
Taka comes back to life.
We're this far in the game, and now you decide to blame me? Stop wasting time. Stop wasting energy. You really think your little trick is gonna work?
Shut up, you!
Oh.
You got it, boss. Shutting up now.
Anyway, Kyoko, you actually did have a reason to kill her.
Huh? She did?
She wanted to get the epic
She
dub
thought
on
Mukuro was the
Fortnite.
ultimate despair. In other words, the mastermind behind everything.
Where are we dropping, boys?
So she killed her to try and put a stop to all this. Isn't that right, Kyoko? But you made one catastrophic mistake. Mukuro wasn't the mastermind at all. And as a result, we were forced into another trial. Something I'm sure you weren't at all expecting.
So that was her motive?
If she had a motive and no alibi, well then, I think it's pretty clear that Kyoko's got to be the culprit.
I'm not the only one without an alibi. Makoto's explanation is still insufficient.
Shut up!
Huh?
The sprinklers didn't get the body wet, but that doesn't mean the murder happened when he said it did.
What are you?
Because you see, there is a way the body could have avoided getting wet.
Yeah, the tarp.
Interesting. I'm listening.
All it would take is covering the body with a certain something to keep it from getting wet.
Yeah, here we go. A certain something at the scene was used to cover the body? Could it have been...
The fake
Don't
nails.
incriminate yourself. You're not how
would you know that?
The chicken.
It was the chicken.
Yeah, but how would she? Yeah, I mean,
She wasn't even
You're
there.
talking about the
No,
tarp,
she took 10
aren't
minutes
you?
to explore the scene. You catch on quick.
What if
You're
I
right.
ordered like chicken nuggets right now?
Oh my god. DoorDash. Wait, grab, I don't know. All you'd have to do is cover the
DoorDash.
body with a tarp, and that'd take care of the water.
Smoosh.
In
Cover you
fact,
with a tarp and light you on fire.
that's exactly what the killer did.
I could walk there.
The dirt pattern on the tarp can attest to that. Only one side of the tarp got dirty, because that's the side that got covered in water. The side that faced down over the body, meanwhile, kept perfectly clean.
Wrap you up in a carpet and pull out the flamethrower and call that a dragon
This
roll.
proves that the killer to keep the body from getting soaked.
I can hear the anger.
But why would they go to all that effort just to keep the body from getting wet?
Again, don't kill my daughter. Most likely so, they could cloud the issue of when the murder actually took place. In other words, to create an excuse exactly like the one Makoto just gave us.
That wasn't an excuse, you absolute
Why would Kyoko say that?
moose.
Why would she want to make me look like the killer? No, I can't think about that right now. That tarp, if it was used the way Kyoko said, the tarp must have touched the body, right? But the body... Oh, wouldn't there have been blood on the tarp then?
Yeah.
Wait, something's not right.
And what might that be?
I can't worry about Kyoko's motivations. If I don't do something, everyone's gonna think I'm the killer. I have to refute what Kyoko said. Yeah, here we
best
go.
friends are going
Make
at it.
your argument. Body before the explosion. Exploded body analysis. Fragments near the dead body. Locked and loaded.
By covering the body with a tarp, the killer prevented it from getting wet.
So the reason the tarp was only dirty on one side is because the sprinkler that got the side wet.
But the underside of the tarp, it was totally spotless, right?
It's because it was protected from the water. Since it was facing down towards the body, of course it didn't get dirty.
Okay. So, you know that part where, oh crap, what did he say? There's a thing that Hiro said. Suck that
Dirty
up.
on one side. Suck it up?
Yes.
Oh, I have to hold it wrong. Okay, hang on.
Fool.
Okay, I'll suck it up.
Did someone just say fool?
What?
I heard someone say fool.
Or, no, don't suck it up. Sorry.
Oh.
It's too late.
Crap.
I can suck up another thing up.
Yeah.
Which one?
No, it wasn't sucking anything up.
Oh. So body before the explosion?
Yeah, shoot it with that. I don't know. Okay, I'm thinking of sucking things up because we haven't done that in God knows how long.
We haven't done that in a while.
Only dirty on one side. That's okay. Because the sprinkler got it
People with
wet.
Danganronpa forgot about
Underside of the
that
tarp,
too.
spotless.
Forget about a
Protected
lot.
from the water.
Yeah.
But wait! Oh.
No.
Yeah, not it.
Use body before the explosion and shoot the first thing that Hiro says.
Okay. Yeah!
Huh?
No.
Well, that's all I can do.
Body before the explosion. I think that is the bullet. Only dirty on one side.
Maybe didn't get dirty?
Was protected from the water.
Water.
Facing down, didn't get dirty. How about that? Yeah! It's Papa John's! Break. Actually, one side being clean is pretty strange, if you think about it. Because the blood wasn't dry before the body got blown up, right? Byakuya said it himself. Not to touch it, or you might get some on you. If you put a tarp on a body in that state, it absolutely would have gotten blood on it.
Well, maybe the culprit washed it so nobody knew that they used it.
Well, then it'd be wet, you dingus. If they had, they would have washed both sides. Just washing the one side wouldn't hide anything.
Oh yeah, true.
More than that, what if the very blood we saw in the body was meant as some kind of camouflage?
You are grasping at straws.
The blood was camouflage.
What if, after the killer used the tarp to avoid the sprinklers, they could then cover the body in blood that didn't belong to the victim?
How do you know that? Her investigation period would have been after the explosion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What does she know?
Flashbacks.
You mean someone else's blood? Where would they get something like that?
I know. They could have grabbed some out of the blood packs in the nurse's office.
No, Hifumi used all those.
Did he?
No.
He used all of them?
I thought he used
That's what
only,
Hifumi did, right? When he pretended to be dead?
No, that's not what happened this time.
Yeah, like you would know.
The killer got the blood from right there in the. Oh, was it from the plant eating?
sacrificed the chicken?
No!
The blood from right there in the garden,
Kyoko,
right?
why?
Which must mean.
How do you break the chicken?
No.
Dude, the chicken.
Don't tell me. Oh no, it's correct. It's chicken. They sacrificed the chicken. Could it have been chicken blood?
What? Chicken blood?
They sacked the chicken.
They
When I
sacrificed
checked the
Chicken
chicken
Little for
coop
this
before the
crime.
murder, there were 5 chickens.
Anything in this household.
Oh no. But after the murder, there were only 4.
Great.
Can't have crab at Hope's Peak.
So, you're saying someone killed the chicken and then covered the body with its blood?
And then
What did they
tossed
do
the
with the
chicken
chicken?
corpse into the plant.
What? They could have made fried chicken.
And that's messed up.
Killing a living thing just to do something like that is awful. They should have at least eaten it. See?
Well,
I'm telling
someone
ya.
did eat it.
I wonder if the killer had to get the blood from the scene so they wouldn't be spotted walking around. Anyway, there's no denying that a chicken went missing, which provides the basis for my theory.
Perhaps, but even so, there's one thing that still doesn't make sense. You said the culprit used the tarp to avoid the water, and then covered the body in blood, right? But if that's the case, then the blood should have soaked into the ground around the body. But that's not what we saw. Only the victim's clothing had blood on it. The ground was completely clean.
I have to agree, that certainly is strange. Maybe they didn't apply the blood at the scene. Maybe they covered the coat in blood beforehand.
They covered it beforehand?
That doesn't make sense!
When you discovered the body, was it wearing the coat like you normally would? Ah!
Oh.
I pointed that out, no one said anything.
I think so. Wait, no. The head was through the neck hole, but the arms weren't in the sleeves.
Then that settles it.
Get that smile off your face.
No.
Sorry, I'm having a tough time keeping up. What settles what?
She has half a smile and she has a whole smile and did half a job.
Here's what happened. The murder took place before the sprinklers went off. But the body didn't get wet because the killer covered it with a tarp. Then, later at the same time the killer was gathering up the tarp, they pulled the coat over the body, the coat they'd already covered in blood. This series of cover-ups was meant to disguise the actual time the murder occurred.
Oh my god.
They wanted us to think the murder happened sometime after the sprinklers had gone off, at 7:30.
If that's actually what took place, it certainly becomes possible that the murder happened earlier.
My question is, where was the bomb hidden?
True.
I have an answer, but I don't think I should say.
No, you shouldn't.
But to pull all that off, wouldn't they have to go back to the garden after the sprinklers turned off?
That actually wouldn't have been all that difficult.
Oh my god.
Huh?
They already had the coat ready, so they just had to grab the tarp and pull the coat over the body. They'd be done in no time.
Maybe, but still.
Hina, after you met up with Makoto in the dining hall, did you two stay together from that point on?
Oh no, I headed off to the gym and Makoto didn't show up till later.
Then he had plenty of time to spare, wouldn't you say?
Stop. Stop that smile.
That's not.
Don't bother saying it's not possible.
I'm gonna punch you in the jaw. I must admit, Kyoko's reasoning is sound. Makoto's alibi is inadequate.
The true
And
canon
the
of
suspicion
Byakuya is
falls
protecting his
back on me
bestie.
again. But why? Why is Kyoko trying to entrap me?
So she doesn't
I
die.
don't understand.
Disguised dead body. Wow, we got ourselves a truth bullet in the middle of a trial. That's new.
Sweet.
Well then, it looks like we're back to square one. Makoto's alibi is no good, so once again our suspects are him and Kyoko.
We're serious, man. Which one of them did it?
It was Kyoko!
Hey, why don't we let luck decide? Let's flip a coin. 50-50 odds.
Yo, I like that decision process.
I hear people being angry, I laugh. Being angry.
See? Pretty good idea, right?
Okay, listen, normally I would agree, but now I can't.
No, not that. I just remembered something super serious.
Oh no.
Well, don't just stand there. Out with it.
You know that knife we found all black and burnt?
The one we found stuck in the body before it exploded, right? According to the Monokuma file, the knife went all the way through, from front to back. So, what about it?
I'm pretty sure I'd seen that knife somewhere before.
Oh, come on.
Wow.
That's what I thought when I first saw it.
No.
I just remembered.
Hina.
The knife.
Pain.
Fear.
It's the knife we gave to Makoto?
Yes, think.
You don't seem surprised. You must have noticed earlier.
Yeah,
Then why did you hide that fact?
it's not that I hid it. It's just... I couldn't be sure of what actually happened last night. I thought maybe I really did kill her.
Suspicious. Very suspicious indeed. The knife we found stuck in the body came from Makoto. No, I'm totally convinced he did it. 12,000% convinced.
That's more than 1,000.
Considering
I'm coming around
everything
your
up till
12th.
now, I should be able to make it clear. I have to prove that I didn't murder anyone. I'm not the killer.
That's the next V
I mean,
cinema.
it was meant to be called Kamen Rider Dozen, but whatever.
Make
No,
your
Tober.
argument.
Tober.
Disguised dead body. Exploded body analysis. Fragments near the dead body. Locked and loaded.
The night we found launched in the dead body.
Who's yawning?
Is that
Sorry, listen it. I was afraid of that.
I was looking
If
at
you
phone.
did have the night before, then that seals it. Makoto did it.
Just because I had the knife once, that automatically makes me the killer?
Yes, sir.
Well, getting stabbed is what killed her, right? So there's no question.
Oh God, why is it like that?
Took that knife of yours and killed her with it.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot. I'm gonna shoot the last thing Hiro said with exploded body analysis.
Yes.
He Dutch angled his text.
Yeah. What?
No.
Uh-oh.
I heard it again. Geek, was that you?
What?
Fool. I said fool.
Fragments near the dead body. Disguised dead body. Exploded body analysis. So maybe disguised dead body? Disguised dead body. Maybe. Whoa! I'm actually smarter than I thought. But break. Wait, hold on. The stab wound isn't what killed Mukuro. That should be clear from the description of the cover-up we just heard.
Lies! We never talked about what killed her.
No, don't you remember? The killer covered the dead body with the tarp and then put the bloody coat on it, right? In other words, the victim never wore that bloodstained coat until after they were dead.
Okay, fine. So what?
So, when we discovered the body, the knife had been thrust through the coat along with the body. Meaning, if she wasn't stabbed until the coat was put on, and she was already dead at that point, obviously, the stab wound isn't what killed her.
Maybe you stabbed her twice. Once to kill her and once to cover it up.
Oh my god.
The victim was stabbed twice in the same spot? No, there's no way that's possible. The exact condition of the body was written down for everyone to see.
The victim has been stabbed a single time. Also been, this one.
Yeah.
The Monokuma file clearly states that there was only one stab wound.
Oh yeah, it sure did. I totally forgot about that.
Then the knife
was just another piece of camouflage set up by the true killer.
Who's Kyoko?
They probably stabbed her to draw attention away from what actually killed her. Exploding the body afterward was probably meant to do the same thing.
So many memes.
The explosion severely damaged the body, making it impossible to know what really killed her. And it was all the killer's attempt to destroy the evidence of their crime.
So they wanted us to notice and then detonated the body afterward. They meant for us to latch onto the knife as the cause of death, then destroy any evidence proving otherwise.
Wouldn't someone had to have known about like the Monokuma bot that was dismantled and the bomb, because that was the same bomb that was used to blow up everything?
Perhaps?
So everyone's a suspect.
Oh, hey, I have a question. It kind of goes back to the beginning, but...
No!
What's the deal with that explosion anyway? Why did the body just blow up all of a sudden like that?
I thought she was about to say, why body blow up?
If you bother to put that lump of gray matter between your ears to use, you know the answer.
Wow! Well, if you're so smart, just tell me already.
With pleasure. Oh,
I'll tell you. I bet some unknown quantum particle caused an atomic level spontaneous explosion.
No way. There's so much going on. There's so much going on all the time.
I might be dumb, but even I'm not dumb enough to believe that.
Holy crap, you're self-aware! Go ahead, Makoto. Tell her, or we won't make any headway on this.
Tell him. Go ahead, Makoto.
There's only one explanation I can think of for the explosion.
Tell him.
Why is always Makoto this, Makoto that? Why didn't you ever ask Toko or Sayaka?
Yeah.
Sir? Sir?
The fragments.
Yeah.
Oh man.
He doesn't ask Toko because he doesn't want to speak to Toko ever.
After the explosion, we found a tiny fragment of something on the ground near the body, right? That fragment reveals the cause of the explosion.
Huh? You know, I feel like I've seen something like it somewhere before.
That's only natural, because, of course,
But of course.
we saw the same thing when we dismantled Monokuma. It's part of a bomb.
Oh, then the explosion was because of the Monokuma bomb.
Anyway, the culprit's motive is becoming more and more obvious by the minute. They wanted the knife to look like the fatal injury, so we'd suspect Makoto. And the only one who would benefit from that...
Kyoko.
is the only other possible suspect. You, Kyoko.
I have another piece of
Hold on a
evidence
second,
that actually can
Byakuya.
incriminate him so much.
What's the problem?
Well, I just feel like we need to think this through. We still don't know what actually killed the victim.
A blunt force
Dude,
trauma
she's
to the
not gonna
head.
pick you. Just move on.
That's true. It's definitely bugging me. What really killed her?
Fine. I have no problem with that. Let us continue the debate. It won't change the facts of the case regardless.
We need to determine what ultimately killed the victim. I need to concentrate.
I am the
What the?
thing, you dingus!
I've been waiting for that the entire thing.
Oh, I love that. I love it. I'm gonna learn how to
Shall
do
we
that
continue the
too.
debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
TJ, please.
The explosion didn't kill her for sure, I guess.
Well, yeah. She was totally already dead when that happened.
And it wasn't because of the knife, right? Then there's only one other thing.
Oh yeah, according to the Monokuma file, that's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed that she was hit on the back of her head. That's right.
And more than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire body.
No.
What? I thought it was just one hit on the
I
head.
thought it was just the one.
Yeah, me too.
Silence, wench!
She just
So then-
Monokuma file number
Fatal
5.
injury. Explosion.
Ah, you touched my text box.
Knife.
I said no touchy.
No, touch me.
Monokuma file. Hit on the back of her head.
That was hilarious.
So that countless wounds. The knife was a cover-up, and all those other wounds on her body weren't fresh, which only leaves wounds on
Jason's
her
here trying to play the game and we're just Spain.
victim's fatal injury
Suck out the victim's fatal injury.
determined.
What else is in
Fatal injury. Suck up the fatal injury, and then shoot what?
Yeah. Hit on the back of her head? Because
Fatal
the Monokuma
injury.
file said that the Monokuma file said that the what's it called, the fatal injury was the stab, but
No, it wasn't.
the
in
first-
Wait, I thought there
If you
was.
press F1, you can check the
Yeah,
Monokuma
just-
file.
Oh,
Yep. Click on it. There we go.
they were dead
we
before
know
the
about this?
blast.
I thought
The
you guys
victim was
did.
stabbed.
This would have helped 4 trials ago.
Probably.
These wounds were at least
Also
several
struck in the
days
head
old.
with an
Yeah.
object about as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered in other wounds. These are at least several days old. Continue the debate. The fatal
just suck that up.
injury has yet to be determined. Okay.
and then shoot. Not the knife. That.
Yeah.
Gosh darn it!
We only have two lives left.
If you guys need a hint, just ask.
Fatal injury. Okay, give it. All right, tell me that. Do we have to suck up anything?
You actually had it right on the spot. Switch it around.
Oh,
You were literally right on.
Dang it, Grandpa.
I was a
Hit
little
on the
confused,
back
but
of
I had
the
the spirit.
head.
Yo, I think that's the game.
What? What?
Hit on the back of the head.
Yeah, shoot the fatal
Victim's
injury.
fatal
Then, yeah.
injury.
Yeah.
You guys had it right on point, but you just didn't.
Break.
Mukuro died because of the blow to the back of the head she suffered.
What about the wounds all over the rest of her body? They didn't have anything else to do with it?
What about the wounds on the rest of her body?
The Monokuma file makes it clear that those weren't fresh wounds.
Oh yeah. Good point. If they were old, I guess they really don't matter.
Okay, then we're safe in assuming the blow to the back of her head is what killed her.
But then, what was the murder weapon?
The Monokuma file says she was hit with a blunt object, about as thick as a metal pipe.
She was killed with the bomb.
Oh, I bet it was the pickaxe.
Or that too.
How is that even possible? If you hit someone with that, it killed their skull in completely.
Well, maybe they held it the other way and hit her with the handle.
No way. The balance would be all off. You wouldn't be able to swing it with any kind of power.
No, it's Minecraft, Steve.
I wouldn't mind testing it on you if you want.
Why is it that
Why
sprite?
does she have that face?
Why is it that?
No thanks. I bet if you just hit me with the metal end and call it an accident.
I'd love to scoop out that nasty brain of yours, throw it on the ground, and spit on it.
I mean,
Don't say anything. Don't say anything.
I feel the same way. Looks like we're all on the same page this time.
What?
Seriously?
that would imply Toko could find a brain in there. We want to figure out who killed her, right? It just so happens we already know.
We already know. I knew we could count on you, Master.
So what is it?
Go ahead and tell them, Makoto. Surely you've deduced the
My
real murder
gosh.
weapon, main character.
Tell him, Naegi.
If you cracked
The
open
real
Hero's
murder
skull,
weapon.
you wouldn't find a brain. You would just unleash the 50 icons that you need to gather before.
No, you just find a bunch of walnuts.
Those walnuts are the icons.
Titanium arrows,
Drinking
perhaps?
game. Every
No, they're
time the
too
update
thin.
tells you to tell him, Naegi. Drink.
Yeah.
Titanium arrows are too thin.
Already at 4. Already chunked at 4.
Yeah. Woodblock key.
That'll be the key.
What is his account? Oh, 16.
Where's gloves?
Duct tape. Wadded up ball of duct tape. Kyoko's account. Secret tool. No. This guy's dead body. Nah.
No.
Exploded body analysis.
It was the nails.
Fake. It was the nail. No. When? No. Knife? No. Harp? No.
The chicken.
Byakuya? No corpse. Alone.
Imagine getting beaten to death with a chicken.
You know, screw it. Titanium arrows, whatever.
Legend of Zelda.
Okay.
Maybe they held. They held
Oh my
multiple?
gosh!
Wow.
What?
Yeah.
Mukuro was hit in the head was hit in the back of the head with something, and that's what killed her.
The titanium arrows, my guys.
And that something was the titanium arrow we found in the locker of the dojo.
I just thought they would be too thin, but that's the only thing I could think of that you could whack someone in the head with.
Yeah,
Arrow.
exactly.
That's what the culprit attacked Makuro with?
Indeed. There's no doubt about it.
Are you sure? That sounds kinda weird.
I said no doubt about it.
Wait,
Hey, how dare you backtalk, Master? You have no right.
Don't say.
I'm not back talking anything. I'm just saying what I think.
I don't blame Hina for doubting it, because there's one more thing about that weapon. One more secret.
Duct tape? Make your argument. Bloody duct tape, woodblock key, titanium arrows, locked and loaded.
The titanium arrow. It was in the dojo locker, right? I have no doubt that it was the murder weapon.
Are you sure?
You don't sound convinced. What's the problem?
Well, cause in the Monokuma file, it said the weapon must have been about as thick as a metal pipe, right?
Got duct taped together.
Like an arrow would just be too thin.
Oh.
Talking back to Master. You have
You're
no
right.
right.
Duct tape together. Oh, that makes sense. Duct tape
thin.
together.
They're too dang thin.
Oh, yeah.
I knew I was right about the main too dang
I
thin.
counter.
The arrow too thin for the goddamn
You're
murder
right.
weapon.
Just the one arrow would have been too weak. That's why the killer used another weapon.
Another weapon?
Inside the dojo locker, we also found a balled up wad of duct tape. The killer probably used this duct tape to bind multiple arrows together. Bundling them together using the duct tape would easily create a single weapon as thick as a pipe.
What you got there,
And
Geek?
that's exactly what the killer did.
It's similar to Aesop's fail about the bundle of sticks. One stick is weak, but put them together, and they become strong. It's meant to teach cooperation.
Look at you!
Teamwork.
Damn, that's harsh.
How is it harsh? Were you even listening?
Anyway, that explains the murder weapon. As for who the culprit is that stashed the weapon in the dojo locker, it was you, Kyoko!
I've never been to the dojo.
Sus! Oh no,
Wait,
you absolutely have.
Hang on. The key was in her room,
Yeah.
but she didn't have access to her room. Byakuya did.
Hold on, wait, no, please.
Byakuya! Byakuya!
Hold on,
You are the
Why are you
killer!
worried? He's in the second game.
hold on.
How can you say that with such confidence?
Because we have proof, of course, don't we, Makoto?
Byakuya, you put the key in her room. I mean, you put the key in her room.
What's the matter?
Even the music stopped.
Surely you don't intend to protect a murderer. You know what will happen if you do, don't you? If you cover for the culprit, there's only one thing that can lead to the death of us all. Remember?
Of course I remember.
No, I don't remember. Please.
Then show us! Show everyone the evidence that proves Kyoko went to the dojo!
I have evidence? Evidence that Kyoko went to the dojo. It must be connected to that dojo locker.
The sprinklers.
Now, yes, the key, but Kyoko didn't have access to her room. The one thing that proves Kyoko was in the dojo is right here, the key to the dojo locker.
And how does that prove anything?
Because I found it in your room.
You went into my room? He was in my room?
Don't bother trying to play dumb. The key is just the final piece of the puzzle. Your non-existent alibi, your clear motive, your attempts to frame Makoto for the crime. This all proves you the true culprit. You can't explain this away, so just give up.
Hold on a second.
No, not this again. You really are dead set on defending her, aren't you?
No, it's not that it's not that I want to defend her. It's just, there's one more thing I need to ask her. Kyoko, I want you to tell me something.
So,
Last night, you were in my room, weren't you? Why? What were you doing in there?
What were you doing in there?
That's what I need to know.
what else?
I was just protecting you.
He was sleeping.
What? She was protecting me? Then does that mean she knew I was being attacked?
I'm expecting the most top-notch animation airline.
And she came to my rescue. Could that be when?
You wanted actual fighting? Yeah, good joke.
Well, maybe, I don't know,
would
maybe
mean
even
that
like the
Kyoko
PNG just
she
moves and then
killed someone for me?
That's enough. The time for idle chatter is over. A verdict is close at hand.
Byakuya, you're very quick to trying to pull a verdict, huh?
Wait.
No.
I'm warning you. Don't make this mistake. I'm not the killer.
I knew you were stubborn, but this is just getting ridiculous.
Really? But you should know better than anyone I didn't do it.
Mm-hmm.
Can you tell me I'm wrong?
Yes. I should know.
What? Byakuya should know better than anyone. What does that mean? Because he had the key.
No, please.
Yeah.
Please.
Byakuya, you're done for. Byakuya, it's you.
I can't. Those words you just spoke, what do they mean?
Exactly what I said. I'm not the killer. I can't read. You should understand more than anyone here.
Byakuya, what are you hiding?
Master would never hide something from me.
Yeah, he would.
There's proof that you aren't the culprit. Is that what you were saying?
You stated a theory earlier. You said I hid the evidence of my crime in the dojo locker. And then left the locker room and a key in my room. But could I really have done that?
Okay, so I'm assuming we
Yeah, that's
have
the
to
last
suck
thing
up something,
Kyoko
right?
said.
We have to suck up something, right?
Does it?
You know what? Just shoot the last thing Kyoko said and hope for the best.
I don't think that's true.
I'm starting to get a little miffed and my brain isn't working, okay?
What are our board options again?
We only have the one.
Oh, only the one. Okay.
And then a theory earlier. I think maybe.
Shoot it. Shoot it.
No.
Fool.
The locker!
What? What was what?
You were doing that thing.
He was playing Jenga.
Wait, hang on. Where the body was found? Wait, when or where? Did he say? He said when, right? Oh, when.
Okay, you know what? Just absorb the thing you had absorbed before and shoot. There's
So that
proof.
means, yeah, when doesn't have anything to do with this. So we do have to suck up something.
Yeah, absorb the thing
Not
that you
the
had absorbed
killer.
before and then shoot the thing.
I
Oh god, I'm
understand. Byakuya,
really
what are you hiding?
miffed.
There's proof. Do I have to suck this up?
Yeah.
A theory earlier.
I don't really remember what I said.
Hid a locker key in my own room. I think that's what we have to suck up.
And then when he said there's proof.
Yes. Yes. Yes, I just had it reversed. Yeah! Yeah!
Once again, you
Let's go!
right one.
Just the short
Also,
break.
Jason,
Hi.
can you save right now?
Oh yeah, save.
Save.
Huh?
Why?
Save.
Save.
Don't worry about it. Just save.
Uh-oh.
Either save
Wrenching path?
I don't like this.
I don't like this.
I don't like this
Save.
at all.
I don't like this.
Makoto
I'm
execution?
right. Kyoko wouldn't have been able to get into her room.
Huh? Why not?
Because she had given her room key to Byakuya.
I see. So that's what you meant.
Oh no, Byakuya, your end days are
And if
coming.
I had the key to your room,
Then obviously I had no way of getting in. Without my room key, I couldn't have possibly put the locker key in there myself.
no,
Am I wrong?
it would appear not.
Take that. Then you're finally starting to understand.
No, that's not actually true. Wait,
Take that?
wait. Kyoko had Monokuma's tool, which could open any lock in the school!
Yeah.
Oh my god, I think... Was it
Can we-
actually Kyoko?
Oh, do we
Are
have
we
to
gonna
choose
have a
whether we
choice?
say she has the key or not?
There was a clear contradiction in what Kyoko just told us. An obvious lie. But this just isn't like her. To try and save herself with such a desperate lie. Does she really feel that threatened? Because she's the killer? Or is it something else? Was there some deeper meaning hidden in what Kyoko said earlier?
If you vote for me and I die here, the mystery of the school will stay hidden forever.
Gaslighting.
Which is why I can't let that happen.
Interesting.
This is a trap the mastermind has laid for us.
The mastermind's trap. The mastermind is trying to trap Kyoko? Wait, can we vote for Monokuma?
Can we?
Because here's the thing. If what I'm thinking is that before Kyoko took Monokuma's tool, that it's possible that Monokuma bonked Mukuro, put the weapon in locker 6, took the key, used his tool, got into Kyoko's room, and then planted the key there.
Yeah.
And since he has multiple Monokuma bodies, then you could assume that each body has a bomb in it, which you could then assume that he has multiple bombs.
Yeah. Well,
but then again, it was the same bomb. It was the same bomb because the bomb was missing from the
it was
body
the same
in the
bomb,
gym.
but we know that all the Monokumas have their own individual bomb. Because remember the one that Mondo picked up? It exploded.
It did explode, yeah. But what if that's not really true? What can I do? What should I do? What should I...
He's gonna faint.
The mastermind's trap? The victim was Mukuro? And Kyoko killed her? What does Kyoko really know?
Nothing.
What am I supposed to do? Kyoko's lie. I'm the only one who knows it's a lie. I'm the only one who can expose it. But who can I trust? What am I supposed to do? The mastermind's trap.
Oh, okay. I didn't know we were reading this. If you spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward. We know the danger, but if that risk means solving the mystery, we have no choice. Am I wrong? What if this is all just a trap by the Monokuma because he wasn't who stole the key?
I have to decide right here and now whether or not to
Shane,
expose
don't say
Kyoko's
anything.
lie.
Run away! Run away!
Run away!
We can run!
Wait, do we say
Nobody say anything.
Don't say anything. Nobody say anything.
Fine,
You
say
and
it anyways.
Shane cannot say anything.
Fine.
Okay.
All right, guys. With our collective 4 brain cells, we can do this.
Okay, so Kyoko says that... I think Kyoko is saying that Monokuma is trying to set her up. Trying to frame her. And that she's implying that Monokuma was the one who did the murder. But I'm not even sure if that's possible. Like, I mean, because if it is Monokuma, first off, we have to assume that we can vote for Monokuma. Second off, how is Monokuma gonna kill himself?
Exactly. He can't. He won't.
He'll just blow up.
He'll just blow up.
He'll just blow up.
My main goal is to blow up.
That is possible.
But
And
like
Kyoko's lie.
Nobody.
Kyoko's lie was that she couldn't get in when she could because she had the master key, Monokuma's tool.
Yeah.
So our choice right now is whether or not we should tell people about the master key that Kyoko has. But if we tell everyone about the master key, then Monokuma will know that she has the master key as well.
Okay, but here's the thing. What, like, like the whole entire thing, the body, like everything was pretty much planted on it to like make it seem elaborate. Like this is a very elaborate way, and we had that key to the lab.
Yeah.
So and Monokuma wanted us to find it so then we can unlock it. So then he like get ratings. So what if he planted it like there too?
So what if it was Monokuma? And if it was Monokuma, then that means Kyoko is safe. And that what Kyoko said was true.
Okay,
that it was Monokuma that's trying to frame her.
If that is a master key, like Monokuma's tool, and you know, Makoto's the only one that knows about it, in theory at least, we have access to the whole school.
That is correct.
Okay.
So if we let it go, as much as I absolutely despise and want Kyoko to die, we would lose our chance.
Okay, but
I agree.
Hello?
to save.
Hello?
So
Sir?
the
Hello?
boys told us to save.
Yeah.
Then we might as well pursue the path and then just go back.
What do our hearts say, gentlemen?
I think we
I
should let it
say...
Murder, death, kill. Murder, death, kill. Murder, death, kill.
I say
My heart
let
says
it
let
go.
it go. Me
go.
wants
Let it
to
go. I think we should let
I
it
say
go.
let it go.
Okay, but we go back and see the other ending. Assuming it's an
ending.
ending. Maybe. I don't know.
Right, but Geek, right now, what do you want to do? I say let it go.
I say let it go too.
Let's let it go. It's 3-1. Let it go.
It's fine.
Shane, don't say anything.
Everyone else
Okay.
I love the
Here
Republic.
we
Polies.
go.
Polies.
I've made my
a lot of
decision.
I wanted to say something.
I have to believe in Kyoko. There's no way she would kill someone.
Let
There has
Shane
to be
talk.
some secret here.
Yeah,
Something
fine.
that has to do with the mastermind's trap that Kyoko mentioned.
Is he just doing these actions while he's
Well,
thinking aloud?
Does no one have a rebuttal? Have you decided to accept her assertion as fact? I see. So you still refuse to accept it.
Oh my god, we had no choice in the first place.
I suppose we have to admit that Kyoko didn't put the locker key in her room, that it was someone else.
Who else could it have been?
The illusion of choice. I mean, Byakuya had her room key, right?
What are you trying to imply?
But of course, I have an alibi. From nighttime on, I was with you guys the entire time. I couldn't possibly have killed anyone or put the key in Kyoko's room.
Well, someone had to put the key in there.
There's only one other possibility I could think of. Someone could have had the key on them, then, once they arrived at the scene, pretended to find it there.
Wait, now the suspicion's back on us.
Oh wait, he was also in the room.
Did we?
Had to be Makoto.
I think we just killed Makoto.
Did our choice kill Makoto?
Our own choices.
I don't see any other option.
Wait a second. You've got it all wrong. Let's think about it one more time. There's gotta be a hidden side to this case.
A hidden side?
First of all, there's something off about this entire trial. You all see it, don't you?
Okay, he is not sitting on
Mukuro,
a chair. He's
who we didn't
floating.
even know existed, suddenly shows up dead, and then we're thrown into a trial? And Kyoko even said, it's a trap the mastermind set for us. So that's why it has to be.
Okay, time's up.
We just got ourselves killed.
Let's go.
Time's up. Class trial's all over. Everyone can
Who
stop
will
talking
possibly
now.
progress the class trial forward?
What? Times.
They're gonna be like, surely there's evidence.
Danganronpa, like the title screen changes
Hey,
to
guys.
Byakuya's.
Rare Sprite. Rare Sprite,
Patrick would
guys.
enjoy that.
We're Sprite. Make sure to like and subscribe. Press the bell
Time's
icon.
up. There's no time's up. Since when have we?
It's because you were late, so we had to push back the start time. So then, it's time for voting time, everyone. Everyone, please vote using the lever in front of you.
Voting time?
Do we get a vote?
Did we actually just?
We just killed ourselves?
Hey!
Ultimate lucky student, my butt.
Hey!
Wait a second. What if any
points.
choice we did could have saved our butts? We are the ultimate lucky student.
You guys
Did you
didn't
just die?
Yeah.
Now, who will be chosen as the blockend? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
Well, it's gonna be dreadfully wrong.
Hey! Hold on!
Fools.
What's it
have your
gonna be?
questions answered.
What's it gonna be?
I've had your questions answered, but you don't want us
I
to
wasn't gonna-
talk.
I wasn't gonna answer any questions.
Oh,
I just
no.
wanted to say something.
Wait, don't
Did we
answer, Patrick.
actually
We'll
just-
go back and see what the other options do.
Oh crap!
Oh no!
What?
It's nice. No, it's
I
nice
was
knowing you
gonna
guys.
propose the idea of what if the protagonist actually killed someone and you just didn't know.
Actually, hold on.
What?
Yeah, that's why there's a new one.
You think I'm the killer?
Sorry, man.
Oh man.
Sorry.
It's all your fault.
What?
His best friend is gone.
Everyone, you're wrong. You've got it all wrong. I didn't do it.
Good job, everyone.
Looks like we
job.
won't have more Tell 'em Naegis anymore, huh?
Yeah,
Oh man,
they got it right.
that's one of my favorite moments.
No. I know that's not true.
So
None of this makes sense.
Monokuma,
Whole trial doesn't make any sense.
he's straight up lying.
It makes perfect sense. It's the same as always. It's just like all the other class trials. And it's gonna end it, and I'm gonna end it the same way. It's time for your heart-pounding, positively thrilling punishment.
Wait, why do I... Kyoko!
I don't expect you to forgive me. I know this is all my fault.
Kyoko?
Let's give it everything we've got. It's
Wait.
punishment time.
We're actually gonna die.
Are we actually gonna... Oh my gosh.
There's a death animation?
Time.
We actually have a... There's a...
Wait, hold on. Is this actually like the true ending, or like they actually create like a bad ending for us?
I think
What is
it
the
might...
ending where Kyoko
I think this
dies?
actually...
What
this
the
might be a bad
hell?
ending. Oh my gosh. This is...
What?
What
no.
the heck? This
It's a
is...
freaking.
Oh, it's a trash compactor type thing.
It's like some 1984, another brick in the wall stuff.
Oh
Oh my god.
gosh. Oh my gosh. What the heck?
He's pulling on our heartstrings and like he's not actually gonna die.
Completely subverting our expectations.
So how much do you
Oh
like
my
Kyoko,
gosh.
guys?
The school lesson.
After school lesson.
Watch him like actually not die.
Through sheer force of
Awesome.
hope.
Oh my gosh.
He's the ultimate lucky student after all.
That
Is he actually
true.
bound there?
Oh my gosh. He's getting this
What are they
lesson.
teaching?
Oh, he's getting the birds and the bees.
He isn't
No.
that.
Why is
Wait.
he purple?
He's not actually gonna. He's not actually gonna.
He's the ultimate
We don't
lucky
even know
student.
the
He
full-
has to avoid this.
I have so many questions about this case. It can't end like.
Alter ego!
Yes!
Oh.
Ah! Alter ego coming in clutch! Alter ego, let's go!
Okay, man.
Hacking the system! Alter ego is dead!
Ultimate lucky student. Hell yeah, baby.
Yes! Yes! Alter ego, let's go!
Okay, he's
I
gonna
can't
undertale.
yell right
Lands
now,
his
but I
head.
want to scream at the top of my lungs. Oh
So-
my gosh! Yes!
Before you guys say anything, so
That was like a smash reveal.
because you
that
guys
was,
didn't let
that
me
was more
say
like the
anything.
smash reveal.
Guys, let Jane talk.
So I was going to say we reached a fork in the road. If you chose Pursue Lie, you would have entered the alternate ending, which is the bad ending. Funny enough, if you chose that, you would have gone back to the main. You would have gone back to the menu, not the main menu, but just the menu where you were choosing. So I just told you to save
Oh.
because now, if we want to, we can go back.
I want to see what it is.
No, I
Yeah,
mean,
let's go back.
It would just
Maybe
take
some
us
other
back.
time.
It would just take us back to the thing.
Let's do that after this
Yeah.
trial.
Yeah,
Just
after
create
we
like
finish
another
the
incremental
episode, yeah.
trial.
I
Holy
wanna see
cow!
what
So we got the good ending.
You got the good ending.
Yo,
Let's go.
It's surprising because you guys were on the verge of getting the bad ending, which usually everyone goes for.
Hey, wait, Shane.
What?
What does Runaway do?
Runaway doesn't do anything.
Yeah,
Disappointing.
All Runaway does is just you yell at yourself.
cow.
That's all that happens.
Runaway. Huh?
Oh
I can't do
my
that here.
gosh!
Okay.
That
Holy
was
moly.
sick.
Yo.
Alter
Yo,
ego
overcall
is
high
still
five. Let's go.
alive.
Holy cow!
Jeez.
We're pretty smart guys, aren't we?
Huh?
Surprising.
What's this? What's going on?
Hey, what's that?
Yeah, it had to be.
Alter ego.
Alter ego? Is this some stupid virus from that stupid guy? He
You
must have
take that
planted it
back,
when he
you
invaded
stupid-
my network. Oh, dang it all to hell! I don't believe this.
It seems you finally made a kid miscalculation. No, you miscalculated from the very beginning.
What was that?
What I'm saying is, you shouldn't have underestimated us.
Why are you talking like you've already won?
We
I barely felt a thing. It was a pinch, an itch.
We got the
The stupid virus is gone now. Got it? And so is Makoto. Maybe I didn't get to smash him flat, but you're never gonna see him again. To waste away in a garbage-strewn pit. In a way, that's an even better special punishment.
What?
But it's still not enough. I'm still not satisfied.
Fool.
I'm still gonna
Foolish
bring
bear.
despair to the rest of you. Bring despair to the entire world.
Did he just explode? Is he gone?
Hey, Kyoko, what's the meaning of all this? Just what the hell is going on?
It's okay. We're not the ones being trapped this time.
Huh?
Now it's the mastermind that's ensnared.
What are you talking about?
You'll understand soon enough. Very soon indeed.
Whew.
So
Coming
like, does
in
Makoto
clutch.
escape somehow, and then the next game is literally like.
So guys,
everyone
it's
is
time
not
to go
here.
back to the beginning of the game. We're doing this game over again.
Wait, what?
Wait,
Hold on.
you guys
Wait.
go.
Proceed.
Go down.
Proceed. Shut up. Shut up. Shane. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Proceed.
Okay, we're gonna stop until we see like the chapter end screen.
Yes.
The massive high school towers over all the other buildings in this bustling urban area.
Well, I mean, I guess this is pretty good because now you guys get to experience the beginning.
Hey,
It's like the school stands at the center of the entire world.
Wait.
Oh my gosh, they are taking us through the exact same thing.
Again?
Oh my gosh, the boys are back! Hope's Peak Academy. It brings in top students from every field imaginable. A government-funded school of privilege. They say that if you come here and manage to graduate, you'll be set for life.
Technically, this is the exact same text that I've read before in the beginning and back in episode 1, so I could skip it, but I'm not.
It's been so long.
It's been like recontextualized.
Yeah.
With hundreds of years of tradition, it sends the cream of the crop into the workforce every year. It was built to raise hope in the nation's future, which makes Hope's Peak a pretty fitting name. There are 2 things you need to attend this school. 1, you have to already be attending high school. 2, you have to be the very best at what you do. No ordinary student could enroll here. The only way in is if you're scouted by the school itself.
Oh my god, in hindsight, that looks like Monokuma's right eye or left eye.
Yeah.
And standing here at the gate of the ultimate school, filled with the ultimate students, was me.
oh, we don't get to voice the
We don't
boys
get to
again.
Oh,
Come on.
my
Don't
disappointment
tease
is
me with
immeasurable.
Oh wait.
It was all a dream.
What? Where am I? I woke up with my head resting on top of a hard wooden desk. My body felt heavy.
This is still pretty similar to the beginning of the game,
No,
isn't
this is still the beginning of the game. So after Makoto heads inside, his vision goes blurry and he faints, and then he wakes up here again. So this is still technically the beginning of the game.
Okay.
It wouldn't be weird for me to zonk off in the middle of some boring class or whatever, but what was I doing asleep here just now? It wasn't in any classroom I'd been in before. What the heck is going on?
Oh man.
Hey, do you see something familiar?
It's only familiar to Jason.
Oh, Monokuma rocket.
It's the spaceship from the beginning!
Huh?
So, when you play the game for the very first time, before you see anything else, the opening cutscene is Monokuma doing an execution to a student.
With a space shuttle.
And the execution was shoving a student in a space shuttle, launching him up into space, and then having the spaceship crash back down into the classroom. That spaceship in the on the right side is the same spaceship.
Oh my god!
Yo!
It's all connected.
I could finally. I shouldn't be this
together.
excited. I just woke up, right? I could finally feel my mind and body start to come back together again. And then I was awake.
Is this like the school dump?
Was this just another dream? A dream inside a hopeless nightmare? No, this isn't a dream. I could tell because the stench invading my nostrils was too powerful for a dream. What an awful smell. I was in a vast, dark cavern with the barest hint of light seeping in. Trash was piled high across the area. This must be some kind of underground garbage pit. A heck of a situation to find myself in. But that was just the beginning of my problems. Was I gonna be stuck in here till I wasted away and died? No, I can't let that happen. Not after what my good friend went through to save me. I remembered all too well what had happened. Alter Ego saved me. And he used up the last bit of his strength to do it.
Well, it looks like
So I can't give up now.
Yeah.
For myself and my friend. And with that, the pursuit of my survival began. First up was to start... burpees, sorry. First up was to start looking for a way to get out of here.
I thought at least with like the pickaxe we'd get like a Mondo moment, but...
Yeah. That's a rocket and a tank.
And a panda and a rabbit.
Better not think too much about what I'm seeing down here.
Like a best match almost.
This is a desk. It's probably the one that fell down here with me.
I would have laughed if that's all he said. Like, this is
that
a
a
desk.
plane?
Is that an airplane? How'd something like that wind up in the school's garbage pit?
Well, here we have the door.
Rattle, rattle.
It's locked.
Rattle, rattle.
No matter how many times I pushed or pulled or kicked at it, it didn't budge. Getting out of here isn't going to be that easy. Well, if I'm not getting out of here anytime soon...
Might as well sing.
I decided to look around for some food. There's plenty of food here, but it's all rotten. But that was pointless too. Next, I searched for some water. How can I be sure which liquids I can drink and which ones are an all-around bad idea? Again, pointless. I feel like I'm blocked in on all sides. But that's still not enough reason to give up. Because I'm still alive. As long as I'm alive, I'll never give up.
Like he's
And
foreshadowing.
after that proud declaration, the next thing I decided to do was go to sleep.
What?
Me too.
My sleep was deep and uninterrupted. That was my only way to preserve what little strength I had left after not being able to eat or drink. I can't be sure, but I think at least a full day had to have passed. And all I did was sleep and sleep. It was like I was waiting for some kind of sign to come falling out of the sky. However,
A
what
sign actually fell from the sky.
wasn't a sign. Not exactly.
It's gonna be the Monokuma device. Crunch.
Oh, I think it actually might be the master. If it's the master key.
What if it's Monokuma?
What the? The strange sound pierced my silent isolation, jarring me awake.
I have a feeling I'm gonna be talking for a very long time.
As I watched, the pile of garbage jostled and formed an odd shape. Wait, is someone in there? Did something fall down over there? Something fell from up above. What could it have been?
Okay. I guess I'll take a look.
Did a giant piece of trash just fall down here?
If it's Monokuma, then yes.
I
love
carefully
D&Ds.
stretched my hand out toward whatever it was that tumbled down here with me.
JPEG.
It's gonna be
It's Monokuma.
Yeah, it's Monokuma.
A giant piece of trash? Rude.
What?
Oh.
Oh, no, it's Kyoko.
Yeah.
Before
Are you
she
sure
even
about
emerged
that?
from the pile of garbage, I knew who it was.
How'd you get down?
My
Cup of noodle!
Rare Sprite.
Rare Sprite, everybody.
This is the rarest sprite because it never shows up after this.
And with Kyoko comes the master key.
Oh, I already said my line.
There's gonna be a Kyoko episode, everybody.
You look like you're doing better than I expected.
Silence, Noodlehead.
What are you doing here?
Isn't it obvious? I'm here to help you.
I'm glad to hear that, Kyoko. You've got a bit of garbage in your hair. She gave her head a quick, sharp shake to get rid of the trash, then faced me again.
First, I have something for you. Go ahead and eat it. We can talk once you're finished.
Yummy,
a nice pair
yummy,
of buns.
yummy.
Thank you! I snatched the bread and water that she was holding out for me. Within seconds, it was in my mouth and making its way towards my stomach.
That's how eating works.
Phew,
Yep.
that really hit the spot. Now I've got all the energy I need to keep going.
It's bread.
He ate bread. He
ate bread with no
less, Patrick.
It was bread.
Wait a minute.
So you still haven't given up then?
Of course not. After all, the fact that I can keep going forward is about all I'm good at.
Well, that's not such a bad thing to be good at.
Oh, okay.
There's only one person to talk to in here.
But, Kyoko,
Panda.
why'd you come to rescue me?
To pay a debt. Or, no, to atone.
Tone.
During the trial, even though you knew I was lying, you didn't say anything.
So, you knew that I knew?
But even though I knew, I did nothing to help you. I abandoned you.
Don't say that! You didn't abandon me!
Simp.
No, that's exactly what I did. I abandoned you in order to save my own life. You were trying to save me, and I couldn't bring myself to do the same for you. But listen, not that I'm trying to make excuses, but... What?
Sorry.
There was a reason that I had to survive, no matter the cost.
Why did you have to survive?
I'll tell you. I'll tell you everything.
Finally.
The reason I have to survive is so that I can do what I came to this school to do.
What?
Oh, is she like some kind of agent or spy? Wait, is she the ultimate spy?
Yo.
I made up my mind to come to Hope's Peak Academy for one and very important reason.
So you have some reason for coming to Hope's Peak?
That's right. At least, I did. Once.
Once?
Until recently, I'd forgotten what it was.
You forgot? But that's...
I had no memory of what my purpose was.
No memory? That's impossible!
Amnesia?
Sorry, water. Oh, wait.
Then, is it really true? You lost your memory?
Do you remember, Makoto? Do you remember the first thing that happened to each of us as soon as we arrived at the school?
Yeah, we dozed off. We
Passed
fell
out.
asleep. We passed out.
The first thing... You're talking about when we fainted, right? I fainted, and when I woke up, I was trapped here.
I fainted too, and when I woke up, I noticed a strange feeling of separation within myself, a disconnect. Thinking back on it now, at that point, my memory was gone. At that time, I'd forgotten. I couldn't remember why I'd come to this school, and I couldn't remember what my ultimate ability was.
Oh.
But what would make you forget all that?
Strange, isn't it?
Grr.
It's hard to imagine it happened by chance. It seems much too convenient.
Are you saying you think you lost your memory because...
I don't think. I'm positive it was the work of the mastermind. They stole my memory.
But why would they want to do that?
There's only one reason I can come up with. Because of my purpose and my ability, somehow they would interfere with the mastermind's plans.
So the mastermind just stole them from you?
And it could also mean, somehow, my memories may be connected to the mystery of this school and the mastermind. Which is why I have to give them back. She's the daughter. That's why I've been investigating things by myself this whole
I'm
time.
not gonna lie, that's exactly what I was thinking in my head when you said that.
Yeah, half of the 4 brain cells. Half of the 4 brain cells.
But what if you say it? But if what you say is true, why didn't you ask the rest of us to help you?
If I did that, and we all worked as one, the mastermind would have noticed right away. Plus, there's always the chance that the mastermind is actually one of us.
One of us. One of us.
What?
Well, don't make too big of a deal of it. It's just a possibility. But since it is a possibility, we can't ignore it, right?
The mastermind, one of us. If she believed that, then of course she couldn't trust anyone around her. In which case, it only makes sense that she would look into her missing memory by herself.
That being said, there was a limit to what I could do by myself, which is why I asked you to help me.
But why me?
Because among everyone, you were least likely to be the mastermind. That was just intuition, but...
I see. Your intuition was right, though. There's no way an ordinary kid like me could have been the mastermind. I understand. I should understand everything. my goal isn't to get out of here. It's to stay here. It's just like that dream I had before, but why did that just happen?
Are you okay?
Oh, yeah. It's nothing. It is nothing, right?
Even now, I still trust you, you know? It's just, I'm not used to relying on others. I know I never asked you for help the right way, so I understand if you're not convinced.
Honestly, I was convinced. I think that's just her personality. Again. You said you had a reason for doing all that investigating on your own. So, how'd that turn out? Were you able to remember anything?
I think there's still a lot I don't remember, but at the very least, I was finally able to recall my purpose and my ability.
Ooh. You mentioned your ability.
My ability, what everyone should have known me for. I'm the ultimate detective.
Wow.
We call it.
Let's go! I called it ever since chapter 1. Let's
can I say something?
freaking go.
I want to say something about this. This is the most obvious, like, ultimate ever to discover. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know why they tried hiding this. This is the most obvious one.
It's like popping in a bookstore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The ultimate detective.
And the reason I came to Hope's Peak Academy,
To stop the killing game?
there was someone I had to find here in the school.
Oh.
You had to find someone. Who?
You. Well, it was the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy.
The headmaster? Why did you want to find the headmaster?
Oh my god!
My gosh!
I called it like 5 minutes before she said it because he's like, fuck!
I was gonna say.
Let's go! Jay, let's go! We're the biggest brains!
Danganronpa!
Four brain cells have now become 8.
We have become 8. We've leveled up, boys.
We leveled up.
You
Let's
guys
go!
are on point today. Holy.
What?
Like,
Yeah.
That's it. I'm getting the strap.
I was separated from him as it turns out, he became the headmaster of Hope's Peak.
Kyoko's dad is Monokuma. Is Hope's Peak headmaster? Then that explains when Alter Ego told us he thought the headmaster was involved.
I'll find a way.
Huh?
No matter what it takes, I will find the headmaster. No matter the cost.
Go on, say it, Shane.
Bro.
My memory hadn't come back at that point, but when he said that, I felt strange. It makes perfect sense now, of course, since my whole purpose for coming here was to find him.
That makes sense.
But listen, Makoto, I want to make this perfectly clear so there's no misunderstanding. I said the headmaster wasn't the mastermind, but I didn't say that to protect him. I only said what I felt based on what I'd seen when I snuck into the headmaster's room.
Oh yeah, what did you see?
Oh?
Then, what did you see in there?
The room had been ransacked.
Stop playing with your toy.
The shelves were a mess, the desk drawers dumped on the floor. The only conclusion is that someone who didn't know where anything was had been in there.
You mean the mastermind, right?
Hold on, it lagged for me. Like it's okay, never mind. That was my assumption, yes. And to confirm my suspicion, I decided to investigate the second floor of the dorms using the key I'd found.
But why there?
Because I also found this in the headmaster's room.
Is this some kind of map?
It's a layout of the entirety of Hope's Peak Academy.
Ooh.
I found it in the headmaster's room along with Makuro's profile and that key. The map showed that the second floor was home to a number of rooms meant for faculty use. Some of the staff must have had to stay overnight from time to time. And when I figured out the headmaster had some kind of private room there, I assumed that if they were true, that room would likely hold more clues, so I went to check. And that's when I finally remembered. I remembered that my purpose was to find the owner of that room.
So, you went to see if the headmaster really did have a private room there.
But once I got there, I noticed that the second floor of the dorms didn't have any cameras or monitors.
So, what was it like? That part of the school, I mean.
It's hard to describe. All I can say is, the moment I saw it, I realized whatever's going on in this school is more horrific than we ever imagined.
What do you mean?
I can't explain it. You need to see it for yourself, and I'm sure you'll get your chance soon enough.
It sounds like it must be important. And really ominous. Again, here we go.
Oh my god.
Yeah, get used to it.
Of course, well, which is why I had no idea what was going on in the rest of the building.
It has to do with Mukuro Ikusaba, right?
And just to be perfectly clear, I didn't kill her. And I know it wasn't you either.
So I was
So even
Monokuma okay
Monokuma
with it.
doesn't know.
I know you're
Well,
right,
maybe-
but that just means everyone but you and me had an alibi. So then who did kill her?
What I can say for sure is that the mastermind is directly involved. To begin with, the point of the class trial of Makoto Ikusaba was to get me killed.
Get you killed?
I stole that key and disappeared, and in retaliation, they wanted to draw me out and eliminate me. That was the point of the class trial.
It was.
The mastermind knew they couldn't interfere directly.
You mean because of the school regulations?
Exactly.
With minimal restrictions, you are free to explore Hope's Peak Academy at your discretion.
Oh!
The mastermind is adamant about following the rules, and with that rule in place, they couldn't step in. Since they couldn't kill me themselves, they tried to use the class trial to do it.
The mastermind couldn't step in because of the rules? That makes it sound like the mastermind themselves is somehow bound by the school regulations.
There's one other thing I'd like to point out about the murder of Makoto Ikusaba.
What's that?
There was a point where Makoto may not have become the victim. It could have been you, Makoto.
What?
What?
I could have been the victim?
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Do you mean...
I saved you with high-quality animation martial arts.
during that night?
I can hear them, you know. The footsteps of the god of death.
What?
Anubis?
What?
What?
I can hear the god of death as he moves. That ability naturally draws me into cases just like this.
Very epic, Kyoko. Thank you for sharing.
Which is exactly what happened with you. I was in the dorms and I had a sudden sense of dread. I looked down the stairwell and I saw a white shadow cross the corridor. I gave chase right away. As I followed it, I saw the shadow go into your room. You should
Which
really
means that I was really dumb and left my door unlocked, or whoever was in there, whoever the masked person was, had a master key. Hello? Uh-oh. Hello? 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 Did my internet just cut off? What the heck? Hello? Oh, I think my internet just cut off. Oh no. Yeah. Oh no, my internet cut off. Oh, that's okay.
I ran into your room and I saw what was happening. I intervened immediately, of course.
Kyoko intervened.
That wasn't the end of things, of course. I stopped them, but that led to...
Oh, wait, hold on. I got kicked out of the stream.
Oh, what?
Okay, now I'm good.
Okay.
So,
Whoever the masked assailant was, they ended up dead. And their murder was disguised, and the dojo key wound up in my room. It all has to be
The work of the mastermind.
in an attempt to use the class trial to eliminate me.
Ah. So, all this would mean that whoever killed Mukuro is also the mastermind, right?
I don't have conclusive evidence, but that's what I think.
But that's really bad if true. It means the mastermind can kill whoever they want if they feel like it. Wait, but doesn't that create another contradiction? The mastermind wanted to use the class trial to try and kill you because they couldn't interfere, right?
You're right. That is a contradiction.
Ah.
And it's not just Makoto. They needed the class trial to kill me, but seemed ready to kill you in your room. Everything they did is a contradiction.
Oh.
You are a walking contradiction.
Okay, if you weren't gonna say it, I was gonna say it.
So, what does it all mean?
It means that the mastermind is the one who's been cornered.
Huh?
Just a little more. A little more, and I should be able to figure out the mastermind's identity. The identity of the other ultimate despair.
Two of them.
There it is.
Two masterminds?
Two of them. We can make it if we try.
We don't want to try.
The other ultimate despair?
There's no doubt that Makoto was the ultimate despair, and that she's dead. But I don't think the ultimate despair is just one person.
Oh,
It's
half and half.
not?
Monokuma. Makes
Oh,
sense.
true, there are two halves to Monokuma!
Double if you think
Oh
about
my
it.
The ultimate
God.
despair seems to implicate whoever caused that event.
You got cut off there at the end.
Oh, okay.
If you think about it, the ultimate despair seems to implicate whoever caused that event.
You're talking about...
What happened a year ago? The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history?
What if there were two survivors? The tragedy. Whoever's responsible for that, they're the ultimate despair?
That despicable group whose only purpose and motivation comes from despair.
Fenrir?
Then they're...
Make no mistake. They're the root of all the evil that has forced us to go through this.
Oh my God.
Whoa.
It's actually just half and half.
That is the ultimate despair. And that is our real enemy.
Whoa.
Oh,
Chapter 5. Oh my gosh. The end.
Wow. The chapter's name was weird.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the chapter's name
A
had
junk
nothing to do
food
with
junk
what was
food, what?
actually in the chapter.
Hey, we got the
Oh, hey.
island!
The rocket. Island rocket.
That's a
Dream
weird looking
Island.
island.
Dream Island
Yeah.
rocket.
Two of them.
Wow.
Wait, hold on. Saving another slot.
So yeah, just in case.
We want to see. We
Wow.
want to see the other ending.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. Possibly the biggest event so far to happen in this Danganronpa playthrough. Thank you so much for watching, and of course, Content on Pixyl Studios has been brought to you in part by the viewers, just like you. Thank you. All right, everybody. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. See you next time.